the next quote from the Daily Stoic podcast, which was, "The audience comes last. If you're making it for the audience, you're making a product. If you're making it for yourself, you're making art." Podcast is Rick Rubin is talking about, years later, Rubin's perspective on authentic creation, I think sort of guides what I used to think as my biggest risk as I sort of reflect. Years later, I built this fitness app. If you know anything about fitness apps, or if you don't, just type in fitness in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Everything is the same. And that was what it looked like in 2014 or 2013. Every app was identical: calorie counter, step, workout timers. I could have easily built another one of those with what known as GlassFit and then LinksFit. Instead, I became obsessed with Google's head-worn wearable called Google Glass. And people thought it was a gimmick, but through perseverance, I became a launch partner, or my company became a launch partner with the Google Glass Development Kit, or GDK. While everyone else was fighting over the flat smartphone screens on Apple and Android, I was prototyping in the open on a little-known social network called Google Plus with the Google Glass Mirror API. I was imagining fitness as always present layer of awareness rather than another app you had to remember to open. I also believed that in 2020, which is literally on my pitch deck, that everyone would go to an optometrist and request smarts with their prescription. So the prototype was rough, but it demonstrated something that the market hadn't seen. Fitness data lived with you within your peripheral, right? Coaching, you telling you how well you're doing, when to take a break. You had a little avatar. The voice was actually my voice. It's fun. I wasn't making it for the fitness market. I was making it for the version of myself that was frustrated with pulling out a phone every single time I wanted to check my progress at the gym. That authentic conviction, that willingness to build something that didn't fit the established patterns, got me funded through Momentum Accelerator in San Francisco. So I pack up and I just sort of leave. And I believe the partners at Momentum Accelerator didn't just see another app. They saw someone who could envision a different future. So I broke this video into 3 parts for each quote. And so tune into the next quote and how I tie it all together at the end in the 3rd video. So thank you for your time, and see you in the next one.